Well, it seems I have evolved. Anyways, what's up, peoples? No Magical Dreamers video yet. We're still waiting on voice actors for that. But this one, this one, is another even crazier project, very self-indulgent. I have lovingly put Five Nights at Freddy's, Miraculous Ladybug, My Hero, and Genshin Impact in the same universe. And I have named it Amalgamation Universe because these things were never meant to be put together in the first place. There are also some other random characters in there too. But first, let me put down some boundaries that should be obvious but might not end up being obvious. I am overhauling these series and putting them together along with the characters. I'm doing this project out of love for the source material, but some things are going to be very different, and if you don't like that, there's the door, bitch. Now, on to the fun part. Obviously, you might be asking, how does someone make a cohesive story out of MHA, Miraculous, FNAF, and Genshin Impact? Well, here's my answer, little meowing milkmaids. Pure insanity. And again, love for the source material, like I said before. And, of course, I've been working on some of these rewrites for years. Literally, I found old redesigns of the Miraculous characters from 5th grade. Years. I have to admit, a lot of inspiration for this project came from things like II Anarchy's II New Spectrum concept, because Amity, Whispers, and Star Shatter all sound so fucking cool, and Scribble Goblin's reimagined Batman universe, literally some of the only Batman content I've been exposed to that I actually like a lot. Both of them are super cool YouTubers, and I probably wouldn't have made this video without watching their videos while drawing, scripting, or editing. Anyways, back on track to the chaos. The order of how things happen in the Amalgamation universe is FNAF, Miraculous, Vigilantes, then the main MHA, and Genshin will happen around the same time, with Vigilantes and MHA happening back to back. Each character in the height chart is the main character of each story, and I take the tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir very seriously. So, of course, I had to put Marinette and Adrian here as the main characters of the Miraculous rewrite. Now, while the explaining's taken care of, let me pitch my wonderful stories to you, lovely viewer. The Five Nights at Freddy's rewrite, workshopping names being Tales of Fazbear or Hunting Afton. They aren't very good names, so comment any ideas you have for any other rewrites. But names aside, the main character of this is going to be Michael Afton. Favoritism of my husband. Blasphemy, I know. But the story is going to follow Michael as he tries to hunt down and kill his now local legend of a father, William Afton, and also free the souls of the missing children and anyone else affected by his family's actions. But that might just be a front for what Michael feels is justified revenge. What hurts the most, though, is that Michael has to keep living a life he shouldn't have anymore because he died. How do you run a company and take care of a family when you're a rotting corpse? Lies and illusion discs. That can't go wrong. Wrong at all, right? Don't ask me what the fuck is going on with the mimic in this universe. I have no idea, and I might entirely just cut it. I mean, I'm trying to focus more on the spooky, scary skeletons and ghosts, not evil copycat robots from what? The 70s? Like, what? How is it still functioning in security breach and ruin? But I do have some book characters and plots that I want to use, and that will be fun, and people can get mad at me, but I want my FNAF rewrite to be very FNAF gotcha kid-coded, and you can't stop me because it's my roots. I literally started YouTube so I could make videos like Afton Family Meets Miraculous Ladybug. That was actually my first video, it's just not on YouTube anymore. And it feels really full circle for me to bring back FNAF content. And I love what I'm cooking up. I mean, it's my man. Look at him. Look at my beautiful husband. And I did some devious writing with Gregory and his part of the story. What, you think I'm gonna tell you all that right now?
Act natural or he'll never show up.
What do you mean? I am acting natural.
And now, going in chronological order, we have Team Miraculous. Is it kinda a bad name? Yes. Does it have a place in my heart? Also yes. Now, when I say I projected onto Marinette, I am not joking. But only some part of my life, which you'll hear about soon. Not all of my struggles of gender identity and other types of struggling, but that could change later because none of these things are really set in stone. Anyways, as I said before, I take the tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir very seriously, so I had both of them in the main lineup. Ignore the fact I didn't add Kyochi to it. I'm excited because in the beginning yap of the video, I mentioned how I've been working on and off with a miraculous rewrite since I was in 5th grade. Hi, I'm a high schooler now. That's a while, you know. But I'm just happy that I've got a way to share my ideas for this. I've been a Miraculous fan since the Queen Bee episodes came out. So Team Miraculous, it happens around the same time as Security Breach and Ruin, and it focuses on Marinette, a 14-year-old girl dealing with the leftovers of her parents' quiet divorce and how it affected her, her little brother, parents, and other family members and friends as well. Not to mention starting the French equivalent of 8th grade, and Adrian, a 14-and-a-half-year-old boy who was finally able to escape his cold father's modeling plans because the aggressive Bran doesn't want a disabled model. Asshole move, right? But now he can focus on living his life and following the dream he shared with his late mother, making movies. Marinette and Adrian are friends at the beginning, just school friends who went on a thrifting trip to escape some SCU school drama. While out, the two of them find a pair of earrings and a ring. They look really old but well kept, but the store owner has no idea how those pieces of jewelry got in the store. Of course, that night, those jewels bond to the two souls, and the first decontization happens. I imagine being a superhero is fun at first, but more and more of Marinette and Adrian's friends get dragged into this, and Akumas become more and more dangerous. And if it wasn't obvious, I plan on making this focus a lot more on mental health, because a lot of people struggle with it whether you do or not.
Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest. You hear me?
First things first, I killed off All Might. Did you process it? Good. Let me get into the world building. I have named my MHA rewrite H Island as a reference to I Island from Two Heroes, but whatever the I stands for, it's now H for Heroes, because pro-hero society. And it takes place roughly 110 years after Miraculous, as it is the anniversary of the Quirk Wars. You heard me right, Quirk Wars. You've seen the current state of our world. Do you really think that if people randomly got powers, there would not be a thing called quirk warfare? And because of that, the world is messed up. I took a Fire Force approach. There is basically just a big area of land that's been island off, and it's the most habitable place with a giant city built over it. The city has multiple districts and different schools, different powerful people in it. We'll get more into that in the Genshin portion of the video. And of course, big 3 top heroes, big 3 students of each hero school, the big 3 hero schools, big 3 of the underworld. 3 is an important number because I like the number 3. Leave me alone. The story is going to follow Izuku, who goes by his middle name Icarus, and his friends as they go to a high school in the main city of the world, UA High School, where they train to become a team and a pro-hero agency in the future. But of course, like I said, All Might is dead. How did Icarus get his quirk from him if he's dead? Well, All Might was assassinated at his public retirement. The retirement that has to happen after he gave his quirk to Icarus. Can you feel the internal lame Icarus has? So yeah, now All Might will be haunting the narrative in a world where he's gone. And they have to deal with the non-existence of a symbol of peace and the ever-established underworld ready to attack at any moment. I did not hold back, which led to the creation of Single Father Twice, my beloved.
Whatever you think it is, nor should you be poking your nose into my business.
And finally, onto the Genshin Impact one that has literally no working title yet. It's going to happen the same time as the main MHA one, so Ether and Icarus are going to have direct consequences that affect each other when they make bad actions. And it's going to be a modernized version of Genshin taking place in the same world as My Hero. It's going to be different, but I love the concept of Ether, a vigilante, chasing all over what's left of the world to find Lumine, who's now working with the Hero Public Safety Commission as he finds out what is wrong with the system as he goes on his journey. I had to modernize each Archon quest, but so far it's going really good, and I like how the plot's going. It feels really refreshing because I haven't been playing Genshin because of how un-FGP friendly it is anymore. If anyone has any ideas on how to fit the Archon quests into the lore, please let me know. Did I mention Victor Leak is gonna show up in this for my amusement? Anyways, I blasted a lot of the characters in all 4 projects with the Gay, Fear Me. And I am a high schooler, so this channel isn't a priority. It's a fun side project for me. I'll try to post more of this if y'all like it or not, and more Magical Dreamers. You know what would be really funny? It would be really funny if some of my favorite art YouTubers, like they already mentioned Scribble Goblin and II Anarchy II, or maybe actually Ray, Bubs, or Mickey Doodles saw this video. I'm joking, but that would be really cool. Anyways, y'all are super cool for watching the whole video, so bye!